Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Gogeta show, where I decide whether or not Gogeta will be Gogeta or Vegeta. Ugh, my god, this is a terrible opening, and it's already a shitpost as it is. I'm getting Bakugan in here, there's... there's no surprises with this one, guys. I'm not even going to pretend to not even know who these characters are, even though I know them. So joining me with this shit stain of a finale prediction is Bakugo. Or Bakugan. Sorry. I'm just not fully excited for this. That's if I can hear him. But yeah, like I said, there's no surprises in this one, guys. I'm not looking forward to Gogeta versus Vegito. I'm not even going to bother pretending to not know who these characters are. And judging by that it being composite with all versions, including the non-canon ones, at this point, really don't care. Pure and simple, this finale was not on my list. It was not the one that anybody asked for. Yet here we are, another Dragon Ball fight in the goddamn season. And it had to be a fusion fight, which makes it even more anticlimactic. So, let's get this shit show out of the way, shall we? Let's start with Gogeta. Well, I don't know if he can hear me or not. Well, let's see here. Let me try jumping in and jumping out. That way I can actually hear him. Hello? I think we might have audio problems on his end. I don't know. That is weird.
Oh, Storm, did you even hear me?
I can now, thanks to my ears going explodey. Ugh.
I thought you muted me on my end.
No, you weren't even muted at all. Like,
Okay.
I even checked to see if you were muted or not. And no, you weren't. But yeah, joining me is Bakugan, which, like I said, there's no surprises with this freaking finale. I'm not even going to pretend to not know who these characters are, because this whole finale's a fucking train wreck.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm 25% excited for the fight, but I'm 75% disappointed on how it turned out to be.
And the fact that I'm finding out that they're using all versions of Vegito and Gogeta makes it even more of a fucking train wreck.
As long as they don't use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Like that, if that's even real.
They're going to be using all versions, not just Super Saiyan 4, even Super Saiyan Blue. Like I said, this makes it a fucking train wreck to even try to talk about.
What if Gogeta and Vegeta both use Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego? Would that be the best thing ever that you've ever witnessed?
At this point, I don't even know if they're going to even bother using that, considering that it hasn't even been introduced into the main canon.
Fair enough. To be fair, it should have been Gogeta versus Shattuck the Hedgehog.
Well, that's going fan territory, but hell, I would have rather had Perfect Self to get clapped by Dark Samus because I know how fucking Phazon corruption is broken as all shit and back.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know Shattuck the Hedgehog, Shadow and Sonic doing a fusion.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. I've watched my fair share of internet animations.
Like Nazo.
Nazo
I'm not gonna.
Unleashed, you name
I'm
it.
not. Yeah. Hey, if you haven't seen Nazo Unleashed, viewers, I recommend watching it. I heard it's good.
But yeah, so pretty much it's basic shit. Key blasts, Hakai, more of the stupid fucking fusion dance, more of the fucking Patara rings.
Here's the problem with my end on Gogeta. I couldn't find any information about him on the Death Battle Fanon Wiki because I searched Death Battle Fanon Wiki Gogeta, and the only results I got is the characters of the writers that they paired him up to fight against with.
Which is probably why I'm using the Versus Battle Wiki for Vegito, because practically it's pretty much all the powers and stats are just there. Key Blast, Patara Fusion, Saiyan God.
The only reason why I don't use the Versus Battle Wiki is because I can have a hard time trying to read the stats on what they're trying to talk about.
Fair enough. I might as well see if they have a Gogeta page on here. They probably do.
They,
Yes, they do.
and it's for Super Saiyan. No, wait, for Dragon Ball Super and for Toei.
Toei Superhero Xeno.
Hmm. Oh, according to his powers and stats, his tier is low to C, or at least low to C.
And yet they say Vegeta is 2A. Not just in
Uh,
Heroes Vegito, but also in freaking Xeno Vegito and main canon Vegito.
oh, according to the classification, the fusion that is used for this is Metamorph fusion.
Oh, sorry, not the same in main timeline. It's 4B far higher. Now I wonder, what is Gogeta like in the main?
Hmm. Let's see. Well, you have your basically the same thing that every Dragon Ball character does: key manipulation, key sensing, superhuman physical characteristics, acrobats, analytic prediction, and stuff like that. However, for Gogeta, he actually possesses some other that some fused abilities that Goku and Vegeta would basically use, like the Big Bang Kamehameha. It's basically like the Big Bang attack in Kamehameha, but if they were fused together and create a powerful blast.
Hmm. So,
And then,
let's see here. Toei Gogeta 3B, 3A tier in power. And Super, well, Super is low to C.
hey, can you give me a second? I gotta do something real quick.
Alrighty. Ugh. Boy, why did this have to be the fucking finale? Like, why, out of all matchups I have ever witnessed, all the other finales were pretty decent. Yes, even the one with the animation that didn't age well, being fucking Pokemon versus Digimon. Yes, that one is way better than this.
Did I miss anything?
No, other than me being like, why the fuck is this even a finale?
Look, look. If I'm completely honest, it should have been Commander Shepard versus Master Chief. That fight.
Hell, I would have preferred Galactus versus Unicron, Destroyer
Was,
versus Iris, or any matchup at this point other than even the lowest of the lows, like a joke matchup like Undertaker versus Itachi.
I thought we already had a joke matchup.
Not that I know of. What was the joke matchup?
SpongeBob versus Super Friends Aquaman.
Oh, fair point, but still,
Yeah.
I would have preferred the lowest of the
Look,
low.
look. To be fair, Deathbell has a tendency to give us a middle finger for every matchup that they give us, like Ben 10 versus Green Lantern.
Okay, while that one, I kind of wish they would have done more with Ben 10. I chose Green Lantern for the sake of I was a little bit more familiar with Green Lantern than I was Ben 10 because
And we
I
all and we all know that Ben 10 would clap Green Lantern.
because I grew up with Green Lantern a little bit more than I have Ben 10.
Hey, to be fair, I used to watch some Ben 10 shows like Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, the original show, even Omniverse, some episodes, to be exact.
Yeah, but still, like it could have been any matchup, and
Like
yet
what about Rex Salazar versus Alex Mercer? Wait, no, that that's no thanks to you for me.
I'd rather have Cole McGrath fight Alex Mercer because I'm actually kind of curious who would actually win that.
Yes, I've
Des-
been waiting.
Despite both characters dying in the second game,
Yeah, but
canonically.
yeah, and we all and as an Infinite and Prototype fan, well, not really. I would really wish for those characters to be in a fight because the Death Battle fans have been waiting for that matchup for years now.
Even upon its creation, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for season 10.
I'll be looking forward to season 10, and hopefully the finale is a lot better than what this shit show's going to be.
Yeah. All right, Gogeta. What are his abilities that you know that besides me knowing Big Bang Kamehameha?
Well, let's see. Gogeta has that damn fucking Soul Punisher move where he just shoots a ki blast that literally. I forget what it does in the movie, but god damn it, this shows you how much I really don't care for
Hold on,
this
are you
matchup.
that one move where Gogeta would literally try to do that one pose where he tries to release a waterfall key on on Broly in the
I'm
movie?
I'm guessing that is the Soul Punisher. Again, I as much as I really don't care for this matchup, I really don't remember much.
What about that one move that he pulled on Jim Nemba where he tried to grasp a rainbow ball and threw it at him?
That's what I'm referring to. What was it? Soul Punisher. Okay, what's the difference between Soul Punisher and God Punisher? It's Stardust. It's called Stardust Breaker in the
Oh,
Dragon Ball Wiki, but they changed the name to Soul Punisher, I guess.
localization.
And God Punisher. I'm guessing it's a similar move, according to the Xenoverse Wiki, because this is probably they're probably going to include the Xenoverse versions regardless. Rush towards your opponent and hit them with the Ki Blast and bombard them with the Flurry Blast. Additional input, release the Ki Blast right. It's yeah, it gets ridiculous.
I'm using my phone instead of my laptop.
Alrighty. So yeah, Soul Punisher and God Punisher are two different abilities. Electricity manipulation. Does when did Gogeta even manipulate electrokinesis? Because at this point, I really don't care. Let me guess. Heroes Gogeta. Let's see. Super Saiyan Blue. Yep, Super Saiyan Blue. Let me guess. Xeno Gogeta also includes a Super Saiyan 4. Yes, it does. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, he also apparently has the Key Sword. Why am I not surprised?
Vegito or Gogeta?
Gogeta and his Xeno counterpart. Because apparently, Go- Trunks isn't the only one that can wield the damn thing, apparently.
I can't tell if GT is either non-canon or it takes place after the events of Z and Super.
Honestly, I think it's just its own canon, yet at this point, with Xeno Vegito, I think it's just going to be including Super Saiyan 4, despite the fact. And, like with Gogeta, more of the stupid fucking key sword.
What does the key sword do exactly?
If we, well, if you don't remember what it did in Trunks vs. Silver, allow me to collaborate. Key sword being an item that was in Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh wait, no, you're talking about the sword that Trunks wielded. I
Yeah,
was talking
the
about
same
one.
fucking one.
I was talking about that one beam sword that Vegeta would use in Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
That's a totally different ability. But yeah, apparently if it's composite Gogeta and Vegeta with all versions, I'm going to presume they have same accessibility to like using the key sword, like Trunks does supposedly in Super Heroes. Again, I've never watched that.
Let's just hope season 9 isn't where Death Battle ends.
Ugh. This is definitely one of the most frustrating and disappointing finales I've ever had to cover. In fact,
Yeah, like seriously, why are we even doing this prediction?
I don't know why, but I figured I'd get it over with.
Yeah, me too. This feel this kind of feels like a waste of time, to be honest. And
And
listen, off topic. To be fair, I just wish that GT was canon.
if it was, then we wouldn't have had Super. But then again, I wouldn't know how they would transition from Super to from GT to Super. It would have been the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah,
So might as well, since both of these characters we're talking about, we might as well talk about them either way. So let's see here. Let's go with the standard fucking canonical version. That way, I'm not going insane because Xeno Vegito and Heroes Vegito is pretty much the same fucking abilities.
yeah.
So let's see. Key manipulation, flight, key sensing. These are all for both.
To be fair, this would like create a time paradox to me.
Attack potency, super solar system level for Vegito. Attack potency for Gogeta. I have to switch over to universe level. Solar system versus universe. I think universe is a lot bigger. So it's no surprise that fucking Gogeta is going to win this. So why even bother? And lifting strength, both of them are probably unknown, which I can presume that is the case.
Hey,
Universe.
listen. If it only makes you more upset, there's this one commission track called "But Can He Beat Goku?"
I've already heard it. It is a dumb idea. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Speed for Gogeta, massively faster than light. Speed for freaking Vegito, massively hypersonic. Massively faster than light. Ugh. And the weaknesses for both, I might as well just say this because we pretty much know what these things capable of. Weaknesses: Vegito cannot survive the vacuum space. Well, that's typical, obviously, because they're both Saiyans.
Like, yeah, like if the Saiyans are like aliens, why can't they breathe in outer space?
No clue, but they also apparently need key signature to teleport using instant transmission. And for Patara, it lasts an hour. For Fusion
I
Dance,
thought that. Wait, hold on. I thought the Potara fusion would last forever.
no, no, it don't.
Oh yeah, of course. It was like a retcon because according to Dragon Ball Super, the Supreme Kai mentioned that the fusion can only last 1 hour if a Kai was involved.
And unlike the Patara, the Metamorphin fusion can only last up for 30 minutes at most. And the Mafuba requires a suitable container to seal the target into, which I'm guessing that's something they have for some stupid reason. And same thing applies to Vegito. As a jawbreaker, while he gains a huge speed boost and becomes much harder to hit while retaining all his strength, he seems unable to use any key of his key-related techniques other than his flight. And that's for Vegito.
Hmm.
And this is pretty much Gogeta and Vegito in a nutshell. What?
Yeah.
You guys didn't think it could get any worse? Oh, trust me, it gets worse than that.
How
Because,
does it get worse? There's no way it can get worse.
like, the fact that both of these fuckers can use the fusion, the key sword, and and basically the immense power of Super Saiyan Blue decreases this time substantially. This is Vegito, by the way. Although he could last longer with Super Saiyan Blue by refraining from using the full power of the form. And same shit applies from base. Let's look at the Xeno slash Heroes Gogeta, since it's pretty much the same fucking thing.
Okay, how about this for a matchup idea? Gotenks versus Garnet.
Garnet would fucking clap him. I know you Dragon Ball fans would be upset with me for saying that, but trust me, you think Trunks versus Silver's bad? Oh, you can get worse matchups than that.
Yeah, listen. To be fair, at least the Sonic fanboys were happy that Archie Silver managed to collab Xeno Trunks, and Archie Silver would collab Cannon Trunks as well.
If it was Game Silver, then I could understand Trunks winning.
Mm-hmm. But hey, at least it was Xeno Trunks and Archie Silver, and not regular Trunks versus regular Silver.
So let's see here, and same
Because
list as this.
because Death Valley even stated that they knew Trunks would collab regular Silver, so let's just be glad we got Xeno Trunks versus versus
So
Archie.
let's see here. Abilities similar to the canon counterpart, and also Vegito could apparently use Hakai and Subspace Summon to summon
Wait,
his
Hakai?
allies. Yes,
So,
as in that one ability that literally erased Zamasu at one point before realizing, oh, Zamasu affects all timelines.
when did Vegito learn Hakai? I thought only gods can use it. Well, gods of destruction, which is short for, which is a, is an acronym for God.
So then you got Gogeta, where he has similar abilities to his canon counterpart and similar
Wow.
stats. But then you got God Big Bane at Kamehameha, then you got Stardust Explosion, Subspace Summon.
I have. Wow. I just realized that if you try to shorten God of Destruction as an acronym for God, as in God, it just doesn't feel right.
So yeah, so in conclusion, this finale was the worthless, pointless waste of time. It's the Crash Purple Spiral Orange of Death Battle, and Gogeta would collapse Vegito. The end.
Well, this prediction was a waste of a time. So, do we just end it right here, or
It, and for those who, and to quite frankly, I'm sorry if this prediction was quite short as balls because Death Battle had the goal to make this even a fight. I would have understood this if it was a middle episode or a season starter.
yeah? And I also realized the episode is going to air on a Wednesday this on December.
Yeah,
Yes, a Wednesday, like they originally did when they uploaded their videos.
and like you said, Gogeta would literally break reality.
Yep. So, huh?
There's no fucking way Vegeta would be able to scale to that.
So I guess this prediction was a waste of a time. Hmm.
It it's definitely the shortest prediction. And oh yeah, this thing was the celebration of Goku versus Superman's original birthday. And no, I am not pulling your leg. This
How
makes
is that their 10th anniversary?
this makes this whole fight even fucking worse. That's lazy finale planning, and at most makes the whole season fucking not even worth it. What were you fuckers thinking? Considering that
Yeah.
the supposed theme of the season was to introduce new franchises or characters into the thing, which I think the only successful part of that was literally up to Deku versus Asta.
And they had the courtesy just to give us the middle finger of Vegito versus Gogeta. Now, wow. Now I'm 100% disappointed for the next fight.
So yeah, I don't even care if it's 3D. I don't care if it's fucking hand drawn. I don't even care if Daidomadachi animates it. Sure, he does fucking Gohan first, which is fucking phenomenal. Way more phenomenal than seeing two fusions beat the shit out of each other. But quite frankly, this matchup was fucking frustrating and disappointing to predict.
Like I said, should have been Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer or Commander Shepard versus Master Chief. Or even
Hopefully,
Galactus versus Unicron.
or Destroyer versus Iris. You know,
Yeah.
we need
I don't
more
know.
Gamera reps other than just Gamera.
I don't know Destroyers versus Iris.
It's
So.
basically got another Godzilla versus Gamera match, and
Oh, yeah. It could
and
have been
it's
Godzilla King
one of
Kong, though.
the and it's one of the most requested fights in terms of popularity. Like Nemesis Bloodreich really wants this to be a fight.
Really?
Because it is representation of the most powerful Heisei monsters in the near end of the Heisei era. And no, I am not counting Gamera the Brave because that was more of a Millennium film, and I don't know why the fuck they label it as a Heisei film to begin with.
Well, at least we didn't get one of the worst matchups to ever exist. Like, at least we didn't get Kamen Rider XA versus Kirito.
Hell, I would have preferred fucking that over this.
To be fair, I would have preferred Captain America versus Kamen Rider Ichigo.
Like I said, anything would have been better than this god awful excuse for a finale. And that is why I titled it.
At least it's not Kamen Rider Ichigo versus Ichigo Kurosaki.
And this is exactly why I titled it The Crash Purple
Purple, Spyro, Orange.
of Death Battle.
Yeah, because you made that as a joke because both of the games sucked.
At least, whereas Spyro Orange was utter garbage, Crash Purple had attempts to be a Crash game.
I guess they were trying to go for the Pokemon style of games because some other companies wanted to do that. Well, this prediction was a waste of a time.
Yeah, sure I could talk about things like Dark King Fu and literally Super SFP S4LB Broly. I'm not gonna say the fucking full name because that's not that like this fucking matchup. It's a waste of fucking time.
I'd rather do a reaction video of a movie rather than.
I know we're gonna have to react to it at some point, and unless
Can we at least react to something that isn't Death Battle related?
maybe
Like a
Double
movie.
Artemis videos. I don't know yet, but
What about? Ooh, I actually have this one idea of a react we can do.
I
There's,
could
there's
react
this
to
one movie.
Gohan first.
There's this one movie that was released in 2012 that is so bad. It was a ripoff of the Incredible Hulk, which already
I
wasn't.
already know what it is. I've seen a review of it. No point in reacting to it.
Well, you know the Amazing Bulk.
Yeah, Diamond Bolt, obviously.
And
And
Microwave Society and
but
awesome
yeah,
review.
like there's a lot of things that you guys are wanting me to talk about or
Are you
Bakugan.
aware of that one scene where they just blatantly give up and used all the stock footage they have left for that one scene that extends about 4 minutes?
Exactly, if I know what you're talking about. But yeah, like sure, I could talk about the Heroes and Xeno counterparts where Gogeta could nullify Dark Key or have acid manipulation or whatever.
Let's just let's
But
just close this prediction because it's a waste of time, anyways.
But yeah, so in conclusion, everybody, we can all agree that Gogeta would clap Vegito regardless of what version they're going with, and quite frankly, this was not worth a finale.
Yeah, should have been Alex Mercer versus Cole McGrath. Anyway, Storm, thank you for having me on your prediction. I'll see you for the full fight.
Yeah, hopefully they can actually find a way to prove us wrong that it actually is worthy of being a finale, which I highly doubt that.
See you in 3 weeks, everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I said, I apologize if this prediction was quite short, but this was the worst thing I've ever had to endure. Like, they had to make this more complicated than it needed to be. Like, oh, we're compositing Gogeta and Vegito. And celebrating the 10th anniversary of the original date of Goku vs. Superman. That makes this fight even fucking worse. That's lazy finale planning, and makes the whole theme of introducing new franchises and characters into the thing. What were you even thinking, Rooster Teeth? Considering the fact that there were so many potential finale matchups that you could have introduced, like Destroyer vs. Iris or whatever. No, I'm not kidding. This makes me want to punch Goku in the fucking face. I'm not joking. And now I have to punch Goku in the face because the poor soul of an anime gets the slaughter today. And if it's your fucking birthday, happy birthday, birthday to you. I know I'm referencing characters, but I'm this fucking frustrated. Please support my Twitch. I'm gonna be doing Wario World soon, and don't make me or Bakugan do this these kind of worthless things again. Well, I'm gonna get ready for Warrior World, so that way I can get my mind off of this utter gob.